Hi, I'm Eric,
And I'm Heather.
and we're pre-engaged.
Welcome to another pre-engaged mailbag video.
Effua from Binghamton, New York asked us, what can my boyfriend and I do to become better friends? I've had past relationships built on physical relationships, which were unglorifying to God and destructive. How can I make this one different? I really want this to be my last dating experience. Well, Effua, thank you for being brave enough to ask this question. It's important.
Definitely. Marriages, in my opinion, don't suffer from a lack of romance as much as they do a lack of friendship. Good friends make the best marriage partners. I know Eric and I were friends for over a year before we started officially dating or before we became an official couple, and it made a huge difference in our relationship.
Absolutely. When you're attracted to each other, especially when you're only able to be together in limited periods of time, it's so tempting to allow the relationship to revolve around physical affection, which can easily turn sour. So keep a few things in mind. Number one, remember that the actions you take now will affect your future marriage, whether you end up with that person or with someone else, because you often do take that baggage into your future relationships, whatever ends up happening. Also, number two, when illicitness drives a relationship, physical relationship before marriage, that illicitness will be gone after marriage because it'll be okay in God's sight at that point. And so, when the issue which drove you initially together is illicitness and it's no longer present, then that common response is a lack of desire for the other person after marriage, which is pretty amazing when you think about it. So, consequently, since the illicitness is gone, the couple can struggle to have a healthy sexual relationship in marriage.
And that's such a shame when it happens. Now, time spent building a friendship with somebody's not wasted. It's never wasted. So, think about what friends do. They confide in each other. They have fun together. They engage in similar hobbies. For females, I've heard that females become bonded, like lifelong friends, after they've gone through like three major life events together, whether it's going through breakups together, health scares together, maybe going on a missions trip together, or something like that. Um, but when I was thinking about my friendships, the one thing they all have in common, the ones that have lasted a long time, is laughter. If I can't laugh with somebody, then it's like it gets to that deeper level when you're able to laugh with somebody. Kind of take off that mask and just be yourself. So make sure you guys can laugh together.
Absolutely. That is huge in a relationship. I'd also recommend that your boyfriend and you talk and really, really talk and get to know each other. Long distance relationships can be excellent for that. Resist the urge to let all of your conversations revolve around romance and discuss a wide, broad range of topics. Find hobbies you have in common and pursue those when you're together. Write down a list of activities that you guys enjoy doing together and go do them. It's incredibly important to want to do similar things that you guys enjoy together. And if you can't find many hobbies in common, then try new things together until you find several activities that you both enjoy.
And make a pact with each other that you're going to keep your relationship pure. Have accountability partners. I know when you are struggling with something and you have a close friend or somebody who doesn't mind asking you the tough questions, in the back of your mind you're thinking, well, I know that they're going to surprise me at some point and ask me if my relationship's been pure, and they're going to look me in the eye. And sometimes that little bit of pause gives you that time to go, you know what? No, I'm going to draw a line in the sand. We did draw a line in the sand, and we're going to keep this relationship pure and God honoring, and He's going to bless us for that.
Absolutely. And one of the questions that you can have someone ask you to keep you accountable is just the question, "Are you clean?" And it's a simple question that doesn't evoke a lot of other issues. If anyone else hears it, and that way you can just say yes, no, and then talk about it as the case may be. So that's important. Um, as you've probably encountered in past relationships, once your relationship takes a highly physical turn, it's as if the friendship switch is just turned off and all the focus is centered on being physically close. That's because a false intimacy is being created between two people. And so you definitely want to put that aside and really become great friends with the person.
You definitely do. Great friends make the best marriage partners. We have
Very true.
definitely found that to be true for us. So, the physical side of your marriage will be important, but it won't be as important as the friendship. And I think when there's a strong, solid friendship, it enhances the physical side after marriage,
Mm-hmm.
because when two people have a relationship based on romance, that's going to pass away that butterfly, that intense passion that you feel when you're first together. That's not always going to be as hot and heavy as it is at first. But if you have a solid friendship with your spouse, you are going to be able to get through so many more things together. And I just think that your relationship will ebb and flow, and you'll have those seasons of intense passion, and you'll have those seasons where you just are just friends and you're just hanging on to each other for dear life. So take the time now and just really beef up that friendship, and leave the physical stuff for later. It may seem like forever before you're married, but it won't be.
Yeah, yeah, get to know each other well, and yeah, just learn each other. That's very, very important. Well, if you'd like to see another pre-engaged mailbag video, please click on our contact form and send us a question. We'd love to hear from you and help you too. Grace be with you.